Lake Tahoe, bordering the California and Nevada state line, is 22 miles long, 12 miles wide, and 72 miles of shoreline. There is a myriad of outdoor activities you can get into year-round, and for the more adventurous backpackers, there is the legendary Tahoe Rim Trail, navigating 174.5 miles with 24,000 feet in elevation changes along the mountains and wilderness surrounding the Lake Tahoe area. If you have any interest in thru hiking but don't have 3 to 6 months of vacation to burn, then this could be the hike for you. In July, alongside my BFFs Peter and Sarah, we set out to tackle the Tahoe Rim Trail in 7 days, which looks good on paper, but I did have moments where I wasn't even sure if I would finish. This is that story. It's 5:30, July 2nd. We're doing Tahoe Rim Trail today. Let's do it! Tahoe Rim Trail 2022, what? On trail, 7 a.m. New personal record. Yep. Not too shabby. 5 miles. Oh yeah. Brockway, water drop. Look at that. Made it. Ooh. 3 up snow at 9,000 feet. There she is, Nevada. Mile and some change. Great Lake. We are close and running out of daylight. Woohoo! Oh yeah. On trail, 9:05. Later start. Got like a 24-mile day. Ooh, let's do it. Oh yeah. Made it. Made it. Back on trail. Hot dog. That sounds good. It's not too bad. 14 miles to go. I believe that's Lake Washoe. Entering Lake Tahoe, Nevada State Park. Campground, 5 miles. Just put down some cold oats and cold instant coffee for probably going to be dinner. 5 miles to go. Let's see how we do. Coming up on Marlin Lake. Sundown and what? Day 3. On trail at about 8:30. Pilot the Bombardier. Coming up on the Spooner water drop. About 9 miles so far today. Probably around 12:30. I need food. 14 miles. It's all worth it when you get views like these. Oh man. After the summit, we walked along there, and now we're on like a 7-mile descent to Highway 207 for the food drop. Feet are hurting me. Bad night's sleep is catching up. Just gotta keep walking. Making progress. Not a bad spot for some 4th of July fireworks. Oh man. Food drop. Campsite from day 3. Sundowning again, so couldn't really see anything, but day 4! Elevation 7777. Choo! We're in heavenly. Snack break. Snack break. 4.5 miles to Star Lake. California state line coming up. Campsite day 4, getting ready to head out day 5. Whoop whoop! 6:45 on trail. This is the new personal record for getting out. Breakfast time and water fill up. Coming out of Big Meadow, Kingsbury south to Big Meadow. I'm gonna be coming into Deso later today. That's exciting because I was camping there last year. So we'll be passing by Aloha Lake, but then we're gonna take a different direction than when I took over that, Mosquito Pass with all the snow and all that. Let's have some fun. Little road crossing. Woohoo! Look at that. Wow. Unreal. Beautiful. Umbrella time. Holy jeez. I just went through the biggest swarm of mosquitoes for the last like 1 or 2 miles. It was nuts. On my way to Highway 50 and Echo Summit. There's supposed to be a store, some kind of chalet, but they close at 5 and it's already probably close to 6. I may just camp at a lake before 50 and then hit the store up in the morning when they open at 9. Later in the day, later than when we should be starting, but we'll see. Still got a lot of miles to cover. I know Peter and Sarah want to get an early start, so we may have to change things up. Stay tuned. Finally coming up on Highway 50 pretty soon. Lots of fire damage over here. A lot. I don't know if you can see out there. 7:30, day 6. We are camped just behind Highway 50, a little impromptu camp amongst the burned trees. We're going to Echo Lake. I need the chalet. I need to re-up on some Band-Aids. And then Aloha Lake.
Medical emergency.
It's a medical emergency because feet are pretty bad. Yep. Hey gang, it's me from the editing room. Well, the good news is I made it to the chalet. I re-upped on some Band-Aids, some sports tape, got a hot sando, and was fortunate to charge my phone for a bit from our new trail buddy Scott. Shout out Scott! That's right, in addition to my mangled feet, my power bank ran out, my headlamp died because it turned on in my backpack, my GoPro died, and my GPS and phone were like hanging on. I did have a backup camera, but I wasn't familiar enough with it to use it efficiently while on trail. Now I had been falling behind Peter and Sarah the entire trip, but it really only got worse and worse as my feet kind of deteriorated. And it really got to the point where I wanted them to just go on without me. But bless their hearts, they wanted to stick it out and finish this thing together. So after the chalet stop, I felt a lot better about pushing on, and I'm really glad I did, because that whole desolation wilderness is really what I was looking forward to most of the trail. And I even managed to capture a little bit of footage at Lake Aloha during a lunch break. I felt focused through the entire Deso section, and Dick's Pass was a real treat without snow covering it. And the team found a great campsite at Fontanillas Lake. On day 7, I felt good about coming out of Desolation Wilderness and coming into the Granite Chief Wilderness for the first time. That day felt rewarding because we knocked out a 25-mile day with a pretty substantial climb towards the end of the day, and I managed to make it to camp before dark at Ward Creek. The last day, let's call it day 7.3, was a 7 to 9 mile victory lap, making our way back into Tahoe City that morning. Later that day, we enjoyed some downtime at Emerald Bay, along with some much needed and deserved time by the lake that we had been hiking around this whole time. Tahoe Rim Trail, thank you for a great hike. I will be back for another lap to capture the rest on video. And by the time this video posts, I can now say I am a member of the Tahoe Rim Association, which is celebrating their 41st anniversary. A lot of dedicated people and hard work goes into preserving the trail, so consider supporting them if you can at TahoeRimTrail.org. And on that note, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Until then, get outside and take a hike.